So the email we got here is, and parents have gone through this before, man. When your kids align themselves with other kids to play with, that's great. Sometimes you don't get along real great with their parents, however. And in this case, with this email, the kids' friends' parents just creep them out. So do you even address it? Mo's got the email.
Dear Bert Show, I could really use some advice on navigating an awkward situation involving my daughter's friends' parents. Here's the scoop. My daughter has been in the same class with a girl since they started school, and over time, they've become really good friends. When we first started this school parent journey, I was eager to make connections, so I jumped at the opportunity for a play date with her classmate. The mom and I got along. She's nice, but we're not super close. From what I understand, she works during the day and the dad works nights, so he's often the one at school events. My husband and I are on opposite schedules, so generally the father and I are the designated parents together. However, I've always gotten a strange vibe from her husband. He's very chatty with the moms in the class, and it just feels off to me. Normally, I'd be polite, but distant, and let it fizzle out. But here's the catch. Our kids have become best buds. They're constantly asking for play dates and sleepovers, which I'm okay with if I feel comfortable with the parents. But that's where the problem lies. The mom keeps suggesting play dates or even double date nights for our families, and I've made excuses to avoid it. The truth is, I don't trust her husband, and I don't want my daughter going to their house alone. How do you handle situations where your child is friends with a kid, but you're unsure about their parents? Thanks so much, Uncharted Toddler.
Trust your gut.
Yep.
Trust your gut. I mean, it's the most precious thing you have in your life here. And if your gut is saying something's off, then keep making excuses. And this thing the relationship's going to fade. They're kids.
Maybe not. But if I was in that situation, my child would not go over there unsupervised. I would go over there and I would do play dates with the other parents and I would stay there. We do those all the time. Or the child can come over to my house if they want to be unsupervised. But I'm not dismissing my gut telling me something's off with the dude.
If I had a kid in that situation, I would probably just pull my kid from the situation altogether and just do with whatever comes with that, because I wouldn't want something to happen and then me to regret not doing it.
Yeah, you're going to regret it if you don't listen to your gut. So if you just continue to push it off and act like it's no big deal, and then you let her go over and something does happen, you're never going to forgive yourself. Whereas if you approach things with more caution, like at the very least, you may regret not being more lenient, but you've still protected her from something potentially happening. So I would say no to her going over there by herself, but maybe say yes to situations where you can get to know him a little bit better and see if your gut really is right, or maybe if it's just your anxiety pinging for no reason.
I mean, there's so many different types of play dates right now. I mean, and there's it's actually really nice how many different activities there are out there. So the kids can still be friends. You can go out and do stuff, but she doesn't have to be alone in the house with him.
And at some point or another, you just stop getting invited when you don't show up, if that's what you want to do. I think Kristen's idea is great. Show up with another parent. But if you don't want to do that and be around them at all, at some point or another, the invitations just start going away. It's just the way it is.
The Bert Show.